The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. With over 17,000 markets and extended trading hours, turn US earnings season volatility into opportunity. Get started at IG.com.
And our stock of the day is one of the best performers so far on this Monday, WiseTech. It's confirmed it will buy SaaS logistics company E2open. It's a US listed entity for $3.25 billion. The transaction will be fully debt funded, with WiseTech expecting the deal to be earnings per share accretive in year one, pre-synergies and ex-M&A and integration costs. So the move provides WiseTech with greater US exposure and a much larger revenue base. It also builds out its supply chain management capability and grows its customer base by adding 500,000 connected enterprises. WiseTech taking the opportunity to confirm its FY25 guidance, and it's committed to updating on strategy and the FY26 outlook at the results briefing in August. So inspiring a bit of confidence, up by 6%. Luke Laretive from Seneca Financial Solutions here with me in studio. Luke, what do you make of this fully debt-funded deal?
What can I say about WiseTech that hasn't already been said? What do you want out of a company except for them to go and do a debt-funded acquisition, expanding into more, going deeper into offshore markets in the middle of a governance crisis at their business with some of the worst decision making at a board level I've seen in my little career. So certainly market might love the Fugazi earnings accretion here after M&A costs, after transaction costs. I think we'll see how this acquisition goes over the journey. Stock still looks expensive to me. And certainly I don't think this really adds any more incremental earnings. It really just adds risk at this point. And I think that board and that business have got enough to worry about and sort out before they need to be adding additional complexity to the situation. So market might like it, but not for me.
Got it. If you had WiseTech in your portfolio, would you hold it?
No, I'd sell.
Really?
Yeah.
Got it. David Lane, that's Luke's view on WiseTech. But it has form when it comes to acquisitions and integrations of new businesses. I mean, that's really what the WiseTech model has been. Are you concerned that there might not be enough bandwidth at WiseTech HQ to make this one a success?
No, I don't think so. I think it is a smart acquisition, and it's interesting timing as far as the world is changing with global trade, and they are headlong in the middle of global trade. So the acquisition expands the company's exposure as far as companies are concerned. It's definitely very much in that shipping and logistics channel, which obviously every one of those customers will be trying to work out their tariffs and trying to work out their trade costs, etc. So I think it's a smart acquisition. It does add accretive earnings, as you mentioned. There are about $40 million of costs for the acquisition prior to those accretive earnings. And I think the other thing, as far as WiseTech is concerned, there's been so much focus by the market, rightly so, on the corporate governance side. And perhaps this acquisition actually says to the market, well, the business is much bigger than just one person, and that we do serve customers globally. We are profitable, we are making money, and we do have the ability to expand broadly. So I think it may well send a bit of a message to the market to stop focusing on the governance issues and start looking at the growth. So yeah, I actually think it's a positive move. We do have a buy on the stock. We've got a target price of $124, and that was prior to the acquisition. So whether or not the analyst looks at changing that, still think that they're it's hard to say that they're good value, because WiseTech is highly priced and it is priced to get that long-term growth. But I think if you are prepared to take that risk at current levels, it's not too bad.
Interesting. That's a pretty expensive price tag to reassure the market that everything's fine at the board level. Anyhow, that was our stock of the day, WiseTech Global.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Turn volatility into opportunity this US earnings season with extended trading hours on over 110 key US shares. Get started at IG.com.